Hello everybody out there in YouTube world, welcome to my channel. My name is Scarlett and I'm an atheist and skeptic. You know what they say, don't read the comments. Well, I read the comments. Today I thought I would read some fun, snarky, ironic, and interesting comments. Sorry if I don't get to yours, I can't read everybody's comment, but know that I love getting your comments, especially when they're positive. But even from the Christians who come just to troll the channel, I enjoy them all. Let's get started. The Gray Man writes, "You can't go wrong with kitty pics." I agree so much with this comment. You cannot go wrong with kitty pics. Joseph Cano, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, writes, "Kitties? Yes, kitty. Joseph is very good at noting all the kitty videos, and speaking of kitties, I do have some pics to thank everybody who has liked, subscribed, and commented. The first picture you'll see is of Carson asking to come in for, I think it was the 900th time. I lost track of how many times she went in and out. She is our only indoor-outdoor kitty. She gets depressed if she doesn't have a little outing once in a while. All our other kitties are indoors. The second one is Alex the Chonk in full nap mode in our sunroom. The little pink glow is from the lights we put out to keep the plants happy in winter. We don't get that much light and they like a little bit more light, and we try to overwinter some plants. And the last picture is of Gina. Gina got good news from the vet. Her liver is in much better shape and she has gained weight since November, so we are very happy. We were very worried about Gina, and as you can see, she's very chipper. All right. Let's read some more comments. Fanny writes, "I was hoping some of my tongue-in-cheek trolling comments on your other videos would make it into one of these videos. Not to worry, I'll still keep watching and enjoying and commenting." Fanny, you were the inspiration for this Don't Read the Comments video, so you're welcome. On a different video, Fanny wrote, "I am neither reading nor writing in the comments. I am not commenting at all on this video. I don't want to boost you in the algorithms. True story, sis." And it's funny, I never associated Algor and rhythms. I know the play on words, but Algor and rhythm just doesn't go together in my mind. Thank you for whatever this is, Fanny. Thank you. The last comment that I have from Fanny is, "I don't want to sin, mostly because sin isn't a thing. I don't want to fegigwat either." I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Or castruple. I'm sure I got that one. I'm pretty sure that's the way that's pronounced. "None of these made up things motivate me because how could a nonsense term be something I'd like to do?" Well, I hope you have a kablazzle day there, Fanny, and there you go. You're welcome. I've read 3 of your comments now. Thank you for the inspiration for this video. Women's Rights has written, "Don't read this, heart." Okay, I won't. That joke never gets old, right? I'm so funny. Kit Cumby wrote, "God's plan for women? Get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich." Yeah, as long as it's kosher, right? You know, I bet those ancient Israelites wandering the desert could have used with a sandwich. You know, I'm sure the manna got old. This would have been definitely in Leviticus if they had had sandwiches back in the day. Don't you think? Definitely a rule for women. Clive Adams wrote, "Apologetics is 100% a last-ditch attempt to keep the doubters in the fold. None of it is aimed at actual atheists. It's all a way of demonizing atheists and making it an unacceptable option for those whose faith is waning." I totally agree. I totally see apologetics, even when it says it's aimed at atheists or agnostics, I see that as creating an out-group for the in-group. So you can compare the two and tell the in-group, the believers in the pews, like, oh, we're the better people, we have the more reasoned, rational approach, or we're better, or what have you. And some of these people might not even have atheists among their friend group. It's just an incomprehensible stance for them to understand. It makes them uncomfortable, and this creation of in-group, out-group makes them very comfortable. So yeah, totally 100% agree on this one. Ziploc writes, "Gods, sin, and evil are ideas constructed by humans. We are accountable to our consciences, people around us, and society as a whole. How is that so hard for theists to get their heads around?" Absolutely, totally agree. And one of my favorite comments from Timothy Mulholland: if everyone is accountable to God, then how can anyone cease to be accountable by abandoning the religion? What they really mean is that non-believers cease to be accountable to the religious. Thank God. And yes, I think that this is the point, is when people say that you don't want to be accountable, it doesn't mean to a real God. It means to whatever the Christian in question, a preacher or apologist or whoever, whatever they believe, you don't want to accept what they believe. So spot on. I believe this totally. Okay, and the last one is actually from a Christian who came to troll the video accusations to atheists. J.R. Smith writes, "There are no atheists in foxholes when the bullets start flying. So-called atheists scream for God at the top of their lungs. Everyone has had the grace of God expressed to them, and they understand it but suppressed it. After a while, God will stop bothering you and actually hold you to your unbelief. That's what reprobate means." You know, the Freedom from Religion Foundation keeps a page of atheists in foxholes to dispute this little myth that J.R. Smith is peddling. There are, in fact, atheists in foxholes. Here's your information. I always love these comments too, that we've all had the grace of God expressed to us. We just know it and we're suppressing it. Like, how does that work? Why does God allow that? It just all seems very strange to me, but this is just what a book says. Please support it with some evidence. You know, this no atheist in foxholes, I think this might be a good topic for a future video. Not just the military, people who have served in the military, but other people who have faced life-threatening events and did not cry out to God. There's a bunch of us out there. I know I am one of those people that thought that I might be facing death in a certain circumstance, and that wasn't what crossed my mind in that moment. So yeah, I'll keep that in the back pocket. That'll do it for this edition of Don't Read the Comments. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the kitty pics. If you have something to say, put it in the comments. You might see it in a future comments video. You never know. And while you're down there, like, subscribe, and do all the YouTube stuff. You're on YouTube. You know what to do. I've been Scarlett, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.